This is an unprecedented invasion that we are seeing in Canada right now. The current immigration rates are literally unprecedented world historically. We're a relatively small country population-wise. In 2010, Canada's population was about 32.5 million. Now in 2025, it's nearly 41.6 million. An explosion in population growth from all over the world, and I am so sick of people saying you're racist, you're a xenophobe if you criticize immigration anyway. No, I love Canada. I love the country that my ancestor fought in World War II for, and I think that the government's primary responsibility is to look out for the citizens who elected them. What we're getting right now is the exact opposite of that. 75% of Canadians, 3/4 of Canadians say enough to immigration. We don't have enough housing. We don't have enough jobs. Our economy is getting absolutely decimated. GDP per capita, Canada is last out of 50 countries measured, yet our government continues to allow hundreds of thousands to people in a quarter. They just sent out a letter to 17,000 immigrants telling them to invite their grandparents into the country. This is at the same time that anybody who's dealt with the Canadian healthcare system knows our healthcare system is decimated. We literally cannot afford. Tens of thousands of more Canadians are going to die if we continue to allow people to come in because our systems cannot withstand anymore. Yet the Liberal government, led by Mark Carney, who's a total creep, by the way, total creep. Check out videos of that guy. My God. Continue to allow hundreds of thousands of people. Anybody who lives in a major Canadian city knows how decimated it's been in the past 10 years alone since Trudeau started his disastrous reign. And yet they continue, like I said, 3 and 4 Canadians. You will not find as overwhelming a consensus on any topic as you will on immigration. If we live in a so-called democratic society, then how does an issue that has 75% public support not get listened to? And I'll tell you why. It's because Mark Carney does not work for the Canadian people. Mark Carney works for the WF, Davos, Brookfield. He spent his entire life at global elite institutions. Our goddamn Prime Minister spent his entire adult life outside of Canada. Him and a very small percentage of his elite buddies make money hand over fist on this unlimited immigration. They're now focusing on a $25 billion in prefab housing. Well, guess what Brookfield just invested in? A company called Modular. Guess what they do? Prefab housing. It's really disgusting. They think that Canadian people are so stupid. And you know what? In all fairness, a lot of the Canadian people are very stupid sheep to have elected Mark Carney. It's so pathetic. But he's interested. All he sees Canada is a post-national state to be taken advantage of, raped and pillaged for every last nickel and dime. You think he gives a damn that the living standards are getting lower and lower and lower for Canadians on an everyday basis? Absolutely not. It probably gives him joy. I think he actually actively dislikes Canadians. But we need to get out on the street and start making our voices heard, because it's clear that polling indicating what Canadians want in immigration is not getting through. It makes absolutely no difference to the policies. They recently put out a census where they're asking whether we want to have over or under 400,000 immigrants in the year 2027, acting as though it's fait accompli, that it's going to be over 500,000 for the next 2 years. Canadians say no to this destruction of this beautiful country. It's fucking sickening. If you're interested in supporting me, hit the link in my bio, grab some merch, donate. I'm going to be setting up rallies throughout Ottawa at the beginning of September, because we need to hit the streets and make our voice heard so that these corrupt liberals who want to destroy our country are stopped.